I've grown up around sports pretty much all my life. My dad has always pushed me into sports, but I've loved it.
She definitely got a chance to play quarterback and throw the ball pretty deep down the field. She was also able to make some good tackles too.
And I hit 2 home runs, and they just decided to stop and watch me. And that's when I started getting connected.
She is a worker, and I have no doubt that she's going to be successful in whatever she does, for sure.
Viewing kind of like life from a different perspective, taking those challenges and making it something that I can learn from and grow from. I've grown up around sports pretty much all my life. My dad has always pushed me into sports, but I've loved it. I'm really glad that he did that because that's like a passion that I now have. Yeah, he's put me in basically every single sport you could think of except for like hockey or rugby, which are all things I wish I would have tried.
Jillian, she was my daughter that was very active, willing to try anything out.
And in 6th grade, I started playing tackle football, and that was probably one of the craziest experiences I've ever been through.
Football's been in the family for a long time. I was a football player at New Mexico State. Presently, my middle son, Parker, he plays quarterback at UCF. I was also a coach at the local high school I went to.
My brother has always been in tackle football. My dad has done it too, and I've always gone to my dad's football practices when he coached at Marcos Deniza High School.
She had a heck of an arm. In fact, she could throw the ball very far and very well. So when I saw that she had a little ability, and she told me probably when she was about 9 or 10 that she wanted to play tackle football, I looked at her size, I looked at the other boy's size, and I said, well, let's give it a shot 1 year or 2 years and just see what happens.
I did pump, pass, and kick before tackle football. The reason why I started was so I could practice pump, pass, and kick. I was a quarterback on the team. I was a punter and a kicker for the team, so I basically did it all.
She definitely got a chance to play quarterback and throw the ball pretty deep down the field. She was also able to make some good tackles too.
But until the guys started getting bigger and I was getting hurt a little bit more, was when my parents were just like, yeah, I'll probably should step back for a little bit. I'm good with sticking to just pump, pass, and kick for now, but yeah, that was fun. Instead of playing softball my freshman year, I decided to venture out and play lacrosse because that was something else I was pretty interested in doing.
Literally just picking up the sport, she made the varsity team at her school.
I went from beginner status to making it on the JV team, and then eventually they pulled me up to varsity the first year, and then I started playing club.
When she evaluated it at the end of the season, she really did have a love for softball, and then basically I think with her hand-eye coordination, she really thought that would be the place to go and challenge herself.
Just kind of realized that I missed softball a lot more than I thought.
Bradley came in the picture, I believe it was her starting into her junior year. She was getting noticed, and it was at a California tournament out in Los Angeles, San Diego area, right in between there.
They were just walking by, and I hit 2 home runs, and they just decided to stop and watch me. That's when I started getting connected. But Bradley was the one that I fell in love with the most. I like the little area. There's some little nuggets you'll find here and there, and that's something that really interested me and sparked an interest in what Peoria has to offer.
In addition to that, my old college roommate was only 30 minutes away from Bradley, so I had a safeguard there where I had someone nearby in Illinois. I'm living out in Arizona that if something was to happen, that I know that my friend would be there in a minute.
I enjoyed being by myself and doing my own thing. That's kind of what I've done before, so I was pretty used to it. It helped me a lot when I found a community that embraced me, being my softball team, and even Campus Outreach, which is another organization apart from Bradley that they work with Bradley students. Building a community within that ministry has been really helpful for me.
Me and Jill were roommates my freshman year, so we were really close. We both came from Arizona. I think both of us realized that we were really good, independent people, and we really worked well, sharing our experiences and just really bonding over that.
Her being that independent growing up has served her well as she's gone through college, and now she's going to be graduating.
My mom, she's always been a driven person. I think I get most of it from her. And
she is a worker, and I have no doubt that she's going to be successful in whatever she does, for sure.
I was sum up my time here at Bradley. I thought it was very growing. I've made a lot of really great memories. Made Sports Center. I have gotten to know some really great people, knowing them as teammates, people like off the field, being able to develop those relationships and creating connections has been really big for me. Viewing kind of like life from a different perspective, taking those challenges and making it something that I can learn from and grow from, making sure that I'm doing all those things and applying it to my life after college. And I think Bradley's prepared me well for that through the experiences that I've gone through, the people that I've met.